Hello, hello, and good day. Happy times and whatnot. How are all of you doing? Receiving your content. You are live for 6 seconds. 0 people watching because shit hasn't caught up. Oh, hello, Phantom Draws. And Reese and Rilla and Spew Disaster. Hey, Royal Milk Tea, how are you? Cool, awesome. People are here. Let's click view on watch page so that I can share this out to my people. Give me a moment. Hold up. 1 hot minute. Check out this glorious spread of characters that I've got going on. These are the people. These are our glorious people. And I'm very happy with them. Well, people and a cannonball. But you know, it's a start. Click, click, beep, tweet, and okay, live. Come on. Cool. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hope that that works. My Discord junk is going, so I think that's good. Give me 1 sec to look at the thing. Cool, we got like a chunk of people here. Hi, Radio Star. Hello, Stardeath. Hello, a huge loser. Hello. Oh. Ooh. Okay, do you see how the screen goes like randomly dark? That's because I'm switching back and forth between desktops. So that I can tweet things and whatnot. Closing that. Garbage. Okay. Are we good? Am I okay? Ooh, the Reaper Gal says, can I draw these characters? Feel free. Go for it. Oh, so many people. Hello, everyone. Call Me Crazy says, notice me. Hello. Give me a second. Izzy G says, yeet. Eee. Bum. Okay. How's everyone? These are my wonderful characters that I love to pieces. They make me very happy. And today, AJ reminds me of Markiplier. Yeah, I can totally see that. I can totally see that. Clara Ruru says, notice me. Hello, how are you? Hello, Tiffany Lilac. Okay. Cool. Evie Puff says, I like your shirt. Thank you. It's a lot like a lot of my other shirts. Kev is so cute. Yes, I agree. Unicorns 2 says I didn't get notified for the last stream. Well, do I want to do a recap? Did my Apple Pencil die? Well, trash. Crap, how am I going to charge this? I'm going to have to charge my Apple Pencil, and I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. It's okay. We can make this work. We just got to figure out how. How to make Apple Pencil charge while also doing live stream. Because that's a huge problem that I didn't even stop. I always check to see if my shit's charged. Why did I not do that this time? Okay, let's first of all see if I got a chargy thing. Oh, that's a spare cover. Okay, cool. So we got that, so I can give me 1 spicy minute. Try and sort this garbage out. Oh, I can show you. I don't know if any of you know Chloe. I got her a secret gift. Don't tell her. It's a surprise for Thanksgiving. Okay, now I gotta find an apple cord. I think that would be in this drawer. And no. Oh, that's gonna be a no, sir. Where do I have another apple cord? Maybe my purse or my portable charger. Yes. Ooh, okay. I think I figured it out. Sorry, this is a panicky live stream for a second, but I just realized that my Apple thing is not charged, which is going to be very problematic. But it's okay because I can use my lightning cable charger thing to charge it right here. I think it's charging. I'm gonna hope. And then we're gonna wait just for a minute. And then I'll see how this goes. Okay. Sorry. That was ridiculous. Let me see if it's even on though. No, I'm gonna have to pair it anyway because it died. How am I gonna do this? I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna be able to do this. An apocalyptic corner of the galaxy says, I'm so gay for Margot and AJ. They're cute, aren't they? Just reading random things. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna have to do this. It's gonna be chaotic because of the way that I'm streaming. I think I'll be able to sort it out. I'm probably just gonna unplug shit randomly and hope it doesn't completely crash everything. Who's Margot? Margot is boop, 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 this. Come on. Can I get a... Come on. Why are... Oh. I'm playing with an eraser. Naturally, I forgot I changed this setting. Hold on. Here's a fun thing. Okay, so you can, if you have an iPad and Procreate, you can actually set it so that your finger is always a specific thing. If you go to the actions under preferences, gesture controls, you can set it so that, like right here, eraser is touch, a finger will always erase. So if you're drawing with an Apple Pencil and stuff, and you're doing stuff, and you don't want to have to constantly switch back and forth between like your brush and your eraser, you can just like be drawing and then scribble it out with your finger and it'll always erase. So I'm going to turn that off for a sec so that I can just draw stuff, see? Because before it was just the eraser. So this is Margot. That's she's the one that we made last live stream yesterday. And these two are siblings. These two are siblings. So Sabrina and AJ are brother and sister. AJ is 19. Connor is 18. Sabrina is 14, and Margot is, what, 20... I think I was going to do 27 or 28. Cav is a cannonball, so he doesn't count. And Graham, I'm not sure. I think I kind of want to make them 55, 7, 57. Cool. Yes, I think that's going to be age range for now. So Margot and Connor live together. Margot takes care of Connor, and Sabrina and AJ live together with their parents. And then Graham works at a thrift shop and is the one who sold this cannonball to Connor, and that's like the whole plot. Does that make sense? Dill Halter says, "Oh, I just joined. What's going on?" We're just doing random recap stuff. Hey, do you know Super Ray Dizzle asks Mauricio? Ish, I've never met her or even really talked to her, but I think that we know each other exists. I think we're mutuals on Twitter. I could be wrong. I want to collab with her a lot, though. So at some point, I will know her. I will make sure that I know her just because I want to know her because she's really freaking cool. Graham is thick. I agree. That's the intention. What is your opinion on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? They're delicious. Will you eventually do bottom halves for Connor and AJ? Yeah, that's technically I kind of already have a bottom half for Connor in this. So there's full body Connor. Yeah. He's wearing like warm gray jeans. I imagine Connor wearing skinny jeans. Maybe I should put that one in here instead of this sketch. Maybe. I don't know. These are all the first sketches that we did for all the fancy people. Do you like creepypasta? Well, Welcome to Night Vale. I haven't listened to Welcome to Night Vale that much. It does seem really cool. I also do like creepypasta, but I don't check it out that much because it makes me very scared and weird feeling. So yeah, I think too much on it. Oh, yay! Cameron says, thank you for helping me realize I'm asexual. I am glad that I helped, because it's a journey to figure that out. Tiffany Lilac says, can I be you when I grow up, please? Go for it. For reals. Someone says, have you gone to Pride before? Once. I've been to one Pride. It was okay. It was just very, I don't know. It was kind of corporate, and I feel like it was very lacking in asexual representation. That could just be me. Okay. Do we want to try seeing if we can sync my Apple Pencil? This is going to be chaos. I think, can we work on the cover? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm kind of debating making this the cover, but I want to add the text. The problem is, I realized I added an extra week, like a week longer, on my, okay, right now I have like a poll thing going on my Patreon, so this is like any of my Patreon member people, any of my Patreonics can do this. It's got like the top, title suggestions that were made, so I'm waiting to see what the votes for that are before I finish everything. Before I can really start, I need to know the title, so I'm waiting to see how that poll ends, and it's going to end next week. But unfortunately, or weirdly enough, the two titles that it's completely tied between, like exactly, is Pineapple Juice and Imbalanced Diet. So it's going to be one of those. So I'm waiting. Will this be a book? Asks Still Halter. This will be a webcomic, and potentially a book. I'd like to print it. Okay, I really want to apply for a table for Comic-Con, because I feel like that would be really cool, for the one that happens in Phoenix. And the table submissions have just opened, so I might. I don't know. I'd also love to be like, yo, the odd one's out, or, you know, just any of the animators. I will sell your stuff, and you can come chill at the table if you so desire. That would be fun. Where are you going to post it? Probably on my website, and I'm thinking Tapas right now. Aw, I just have a bracelet he never takes off because Connor made it for him. I like that. That's very cute. He could have, like... I like the idea of him, like, being very sentimental. Roughly how long will the comic be? I'm not entirely sure. I've got, like... Okay, so I've been storyboarding. These are all of the thumbnail sketch things that I have thus far. I've got, like, roughly 6 pages, and I'm still working on it. Yeah, I'm still working on it. And then I've just set up panels to actually start drawing it. And I did this last night because Metabang has like this really cool feature for making like panel layouts, which is really nice. So I made these and I'm supposed to start drawing it whenever I have time. So yes, I'm going to be working on that. Fun times. I want to start drawing, but I don't know how full my Apple Pencil thing is. Let's try it. This is probably going to be chaos, so brace yourself, because this is probably going to disconnect, and the screen's going to go black for a second, and I'm going to see if I can get it to work again. But I've got to plug this into the only port that is there, so let's pray. Let's see if this live stream goes to chaos. 1 sec. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it goes. Black screen. Okay. And then we'll connect this and disconnect it. Sweet. Okay, it's working. So then I'm going to plug it back in so that it can continue to charge. They really should have put like a light or something on that so that I can tell if it's actually working. And then I'm going to plug it back in and we're going to see if it goes. Ready? Oh, that was much less painful than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to completely garbage out, but it actually didn't. OBS is pretty good. That worked. Oh, I can't believe that worked. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm happy. All right, so now that all of that is done and out of the way, I'm gonna... Oh, come on. You were just working. Are you... Does it not work if it's plugged in? Does it not work if it's plugged in? Let's see. Oh, it's not going to work if it's plugged in. What's my charge at, do you think? 7%. Later. Remind me later. Okay. Alright, it's at 7%. Is that going to be enough? I feel like I should charge it for a little bit longer. I'm going to charge it for a little bit longer. So let's just talk for 5 minutes so that it can, you know, get better and stuff. Any advice for a person coming out to a homophobic parent, says Unicorns too? Depending on your age, I kind of want to say just wait until you have, until your safety is reassured. I just really want you to be safe. Please be safe. Please. That's my advice. Be safe, please. And if you're in a safe space, then maybe have someone with you. I'm not sure. It really, it's a really specific situation. It really depends on, how homophobic your parent is. Like, if it's just out of ignorance or if it's, like, out of flat-out hate. Or, there's, like, a lot of factors. So, just be safe. That's my bottom line. Please be safe. Echo, would you check out my amino if it's your name with about 33 people, not the 121, please? I'm not sure what that sentence means. I do need to get back on amino, though. Are you going to watch the new season of American Horror Story? Asks Brendan. I want to. It seems really cool. ID Revy says favorite animal. I am thinking right now it's the raccoon. Raccoons are freaking adorable and I love them. Miss Smarty Pants says, what would you ever do? Like a meet and greet at VidCon. Yes, I always try to do like meet and greets and stuff. I don't know. I try to. Okay, let me see. Ready? We're gonna try it, see how it goes. Also, I got this super cute little like cap for my Apple Pencil that's got like the cute little devil horns. It's adorable. People talking about, why aren't you ever in the amino chat? I'm not one for the amino chats. I don't use them very much. I think I like Discord better for chats and amino better for other community things. Does that make sense? Like when it comes to interacting with people who actually are like my YouTube people, I like Discord. When it comes to interests, I like using amino. I don't know, it's very weird. Okay, anyway. Let's hide that. Cool. I'm just gonna make them small to get them out of the way. Discord, do you have a Discord for your channel? I would love to join. I have like a Patreon Discord, but that's it. I need to make like just a regular fan Discord for people to use that I can like jump in every now and then, but I just haven't. Okay, who should I work on right now? Because I want to work on just drawing like facial expressions or like getting better at drawing them, because like I have these initial sketches and I'm bad at drawing the same character multiple times or like to the point where they look close enough. So okay, I see 2 for AJ, 1 for Sabrina, 1 for Margot. Okay, we'll start with AJ. Actually, if we're gonna draw AJ, maybe I should jump over to AJ's drawing board. So these were some of the ones that I drew of AJ. Just to continue drawing him. He's so cute. Look at how much of a cutie he is. He's so freaking adorable. Just gonna move him over into the corner. What is this? Oh, that's my pattern stuff. I'm still trying to figure out, like, with the comic, how I want to, go about... Hold on, I gotta make this smaller. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about coloring it, because I know I want it to be in black and white. And so right now I'm kind of thinking about doing, like, this kind of just, like, texturing, like, what is it called? Kind of like screen tones. I don't know if any of you know what those are. But I'm also kind of debating just using like charcoal brush kind of things. I don't know yet. I'm not entirely sure. What is his skin made of? His skin right now is like the same texture, kind of like screen tone printing sort of thing. So I don't know. That's what I'm still working on, or trying to figure out, I should say. Everyone is adorable in this comic, says Lucky Roberts. I am glad that you like them, because that's what I'm going for. Okay, let's try and do some basic sketches, and I think this is gonna be done. Yes, this needs to be sketched with my custom gel pen, my 0.3 gel pen that I made, and that's the right color. We get the right layer. Actually, I'm gonna put the layer on top of everything. So, what kind of expression should I try giving him? Because this one was just like a secondary sketch of just his face. I was just trying to see if I could actually continue to draw his face kind of like a little bit cleaner than the initial sketch. And then it was also to figure out how I wanted to color his hair. And then this one was supposed to be like a shy kind of, like him and his nervousness self. PJ is very self-conscious about things. So let's try and do like, ooh, okay, I see confused. I could try confused. How do I draw AJ's face confused? I'm just gonna start. I always draw 3/4 view because I'm bad at any other style. You know what I also need to get better at is not drawing so many lines. I can't not draw so many lines, and I don't know why. That's another thing I decided to actually embrace with this comic, is that I'm just going to make it kind of sketchy. Because I don't know, I'm decent drawing these characters kind of sketchy. Do a gay silence face. Oh, that would be cute. ASMR says art and other magic. I do listen to ASMR sometimes. Crap, what was I gonna say? Oh, I do want this. I think I'm gonna have it kind of sketchy. So it's gonna be kind of like this. So my lines aren't like super clean, like they are. Here, I can show you actually. Because usually what I'll do is I'll have it kind of sketchy like that, but even more sketchy like that. And then I'll clean up my lines so they look like this, where it's like super crisp, it's single line, it's really clear. But I don't want to do that for like the bulk of the comic. I think for the bulk of the comic, I'm actually just going to make it like this, where it's like clean-ish. What's his nose? There. Something like that. And his eyes are, or his eyebrows are kind of like dark and thin. Here's a fun drawing tip. With like the nose, this line should actually continue up to there. So like just visually. So like that could continue. And that's how you know where the eyebrow ends. Okay. And he's got to have his thin square glasses. And his eyes are like really dark. Is that nose okay? I think so. You know what? This is another thing. I feel like I am not the best at, oh, see, here's another thing. If you're gonna add expression, it also helps to make his hair look just as confused as his face. Exciting. Did I make his hair too big, do you think? I feel like sometimes these things don't help. See, okay, I feel like all of, like even when I try to do like really expressive faces, they still seem very soft. Like, I'm still not making them expressive enough. Does that make sense? I feel like the top of his eyes need to be darker. Something like that, maybe? Ish. That's okay. It's like meh. That one anime nerd says, please notice Miss Senpai anime, yes or no? Yes. Anime is great. Don't forget his bracelet from Connor. Yes. I think that I feel like it should be like a friendship bracelet, something, whatever, from like 3rd grade that he's just had. Any tips on drawing glasses? Glasses are really difficult. What do you think Captain Dess's album Sailing Home? Ask Lord Doge. I really liked it. Is that the one that he released a long time ago? If it's the older one, then I really like it. If it's a newer one, then I didn't know he released a newer one. His eyes more open, pupils smaller, and more expressive in the mouth. That might be a good idea. Have you narrowed down the list of names or picked one? I'm guessing you're talking about the title. The poll for the title is currently up on my Patreon for any of my Patreon people to vote on, and it is currently perfectly tied at 34% for pineapple juice and imbalanced diet. So it's going to be one of those. Yeah, fun times. Word Ghost says, how do I do fan art? You just draw. You just draw it. That's it. I've noticed more exaggerated facial expressions and line of motion makes characters more expressive. That's true. You can spike up the hair more. That would be useful. Like, I feel like that's like a little spike up, but it could be more than that. Oops. Just I'll erase that area. Let's play around with the coloring stuff real quick. We'll just see charcoal maybe. See, does that look too weird? Just as like a texture. That okay, maybe if we make it smaller. Nope, too small. Less transparent. That one looks wrong. That one's okay, I guess. See, I don't know how I feel about that kind of a texture. Maybe. Okay, let's. Spray paint, maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's just go all the way through. So we've got 3 different types of water, which I want to say no to. Okay, how about... Ooh, okay, maybe something like that, if I make it smaller. Like that kind of brush. Sorry that the table's being all shaky. I almost feel like I want to make a more screen tone look, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll just use these kind of things for like background elements. And then we'll do like a lighter one, lighter than that. I feel like all of my art is very light, not quite pastel, but just like very soft. Like I'm very hesitant almost with my artwork. I don't know if that's just me. Does that look too sketchy? He just looks muddy. What about stable? Does that look too textured? See, I feel like whenever I try and use any kind of textured, maybe clay, whenever I do any kind of textured brush, it just doesn't look right. And I don't know why. Noise? Nope. Oh, it's all the way down. Whoa! Okay, maybe noise. That almost feels like something that would make more sense as a background thing. Or his shirt should be like super dark. Not spray paint, not elements. I feel like what's going to end up happening is that I'm just going to end up going right back to like these halftones. Just because they look more right. Or I'm just going to end up coloring it like a solid block. Like I always do. Sorry, one sec. I'm not looking at the chat at all. I feel like that color is still too dark. See, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take that and then make it slightly transparent. Come on. Merge. Merge. Still too dark, and then just grab like a softer brush. So this is just like with flat color, which I kind of feel like is gonna end up making more sense. Textured brushes just don't make sense for me. Okay, well, that looks odd and ridiculous, but whatever, it's a start. Meh, eh. Herman says, I wish I had the confidence to start a webcomic. I don't. I'm just throwing myself at it, and we're going to see how it goes. He looks like an anime nerd. I can kind of see that, yeah. I feel like, if anything, Connor is probably more the anime nerd. AJ's like, what? More bookish? It's a very... Okay, let's alpha lock that and then add some kind of texture. Maybe like newsprint? Too dark. Why is it making it super dark? Is that just what newsprint does? I mean, I just need to not press so hard. Maybe I'll just have to, like, add secondary texture. Like, I'll just color it regularly. Whoa. And then I can just add like a screen tone kind of texture afterwards. Kind of like that. I like the newsprint effect. That kind of came out right. Oh, you know what might actually help if I like that? That's much more stressed out. I feel like that's more like stressed out than confused, but it's way more expressive. There. Sorry if my constant zooming in and out is making you sick. I need a Sabrina reference, but I can't find one here. Let's go back to the gallery. And you can just screenshot the screen right now. You can just like screenshot it, and then you will have this. Sifera says, hey, what did I miss? Nothing much. I'm just kind of scribbling at stuff. Is AJ a Ravenclaw? Most definitely. I can hands down see AJ being a Ravenclaw. And I feel like Connor would be Hufflepuff. Let's sort their houses out right now, actually. Okay. So, boop. Actually, here, let's do it this way. So, AJ would definitely be Ravenclaw. Connor would definitely be... I don't know how to spell these things, don't judge me. I feel like Sabrina would be Slytherin. Is it Y? That's probably spelled wrong. Graham would definitely be Gryffindor. Gryffindor? You know what? I'm just going to completely... Nope. Should I leave it? Meh. Eh. I don't know what Cav would be, because he's just kind of, like, oblivious. Maybe Slytherin. Well, I shouldn't say oblivious, but... What? Logical to the point of self-sacrificing? Or not self-sacrificing, but, like... These are all spelled terrible. Someone spell the things for me. Would Margot be Gryffindor or Hufflepuff, do you think? I would say Gryffindor, I guess. I would say either, or maybe Gryffindor with Hufflepuff tendencies. See, Ravenclaw is the most easy, logical one to... Okay, someone said your spelling is fine. Thank you, because I was absolutely positive that these were spelled wrong. Gryffindor. How on earth did I get the spellings correct? That makes no sense to me. Yes, I'm gonna say that is a layout that makes the most sense. Connor is like the most Hufflepuff ever, and AJ is hands down a Ravenclaw, absolutely. Do I want to put like... Nah. Just know that Margot is Gryffindor with Hufflepuff tendencies. I just want to throw that out there. Graham is queen. Yes. Graham is royalty. 10 points for Gryffindor, because we got 2 Gryffindors. We've got 2 Gryffindors, 2 Slytherins, and a Hufflepuff and a Ravenclaw. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually really happy with those housings. Most ever Hufflepuff to Hufflepuff. Yes. Miss Smarty Pants, absolutely. Connor is like super amazing and loyal and awesome. Art and other magic says existence does not make sense. I agree. It doesn't make any sense at all. What is this? Makes no sense at all. Existence in general. It's just makes no sense. Sorry, I'm trying not to hit the mic and then I hit the mic anyway. Trying to fix my hair. Draw an alien man-child. Why? Connor is adorable. He is. He's so sweet. Maybe I should... Apparently Gryffindor has a Y in it. Does it? Someone Google the things. Does Gryffindor have a Y? Griffin Puff. Yeah. Definitely. That one anime nerd says, "Are you emo like me?" I'm internally emo. I feel like I hide it, express it a little bit. Can you draw Margot expressions? I like that. Let's draw some Margot expressions. Let's go to Margot's page. Okay, so the first thing that we're actually going to do is, build a Margot reference. And in order to do that, I've got to make all of that transparent. Hide that. Well, after. Duplicate. Did it go? I don't know what that was. Let's go here. Okay, copy that area, duplicate the contents right there. I'm going to pop that over there, hide that, merge all of those, hide that reference. That can go away. Cool, and then we have our Margot, ready to be shrunk down for reference only. Is that too small? No, I need the space. I need to accept that that is not too small. But what I actually do need to do is... Oops. Wrong layer. This is just a thing that drives me crazy, is the transparency behind the eyes. Okay, cool. Now, inking, get my gel pen ready, and... Okay, let's scribble up some Margot expressions. Okay. If Bebo is great, please say it. What is Bebo? Is it an anime? Out of curiosity. It sounds familiar. Give Margot telekinesis, please, I beg you. I feel like she'll have like... She would have like sisterly telekinesis. Like, she just knows. Brendan Urie is Bebo. Brendan Urie is awesome. Sorry. Panda Kawaii says, please notice me. Hello, hello. Cat Ninja says, please notice me. Hello to you as well. Connor's shirt looks like the inside of... Good. I can't say this word. Something. This is. I don't know what it's called in English. Madam Moonshine says, working on a webcomic. Yes. Right now I'm just scribbling characters because I desperately need to practice them. Okay, let's draw Margot. Let's draw Margot facing forward. Okay, no. I'm starting with a circle. need to break out of that habit, but I can't not. Whoa, what was that nonsense? I'm very bad at not starting with circles. And she has a slightly more round face, but her chin does still exist. And I want her to have thick upper arms, like the badass that she is. Okay. Is that where I want to draw her eyes? Something like that, maybe? Oops, it needs to be smaller. Imagine her having just like groomed eyebrows. I had a friend, so like I'm Hispanic, I feel like I should throw that out first, who pointed out that these ear things, these like hair things, when you pull out this, when you like pull out this like small bit of hair and let it hang down by the side of your face, that families always do that for like quinceañeras. And so ever since she pointed that out, I always call these like quinceañera hair. And I can't not, just because it's like, is so right. I swear, like all of my cousins, they always do that with their hair for quinceañeras. And I don't know if that's like a normal thing or just like if it actually has a purpose or if it's just like a random stylistic choice kind of thing. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make it up like that, and then I'm just gonna have like the ponytail kind of peeking out in the back. That's cute. And then she also has like freckles, which is very important. That's cute. That's just like a general happy expression. Okay, what other kind of expressions should I give her? Quinceañera whiskers. This boy empty. Heat. Yeah. I miss Vine. Embarrassed. Oh, I could do embarrassed because I feel like she would be like very loud embarrassed. So like it would be like like a very kind of face. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, let's start with the basic circle because I'm trash. We're gonna erase that though because I don't like how that circle came out. Let's go again. One line circle, please. Stop your nonsense. I'm actually going to turn off the magnet, rotate that a bit. Now that I've got it basically set up, I need to actually draw my pages because I figure as soon as I get the ending, or no, as soon as I get to the end of the cue thing, whatever it is, for picking a title, then I'm gonna post the pages and stuff. I'm excited. All things start with a circle. Yes, I can't help it. I always start my drawings with a circle. I've tried to, like, get used to, like, drawing without it, and I can't. It's just a drawing aid. See, her embarrassed face would be, like, very shocked and loud. Maybe her teeth? Yes, show teeth. And we'll just still fill her blush with freckles. Her freckles are just always going to change throughout this whole comic, so brace yourselves for that. Just gonna delete that section. I'm gonna also be posting, like, that picture that I was just showing you with, like, all of them next to each other. The reason I made that was because I was planning to post it on my Twitter, so you'll have, like, a full reference of all the characters for whatever purpose you may have for them. Okay, let's actually move this over because I am scrunching up her ponytail against the edge of the paper, and that makes no sense. There, something like that. I'll have, like, random flyaway hairs as part of her embarrassment. I don't imagine her being embarrassed very easily. Maybe if she made, like, a huge mistake, she might get embarrassed, but I feel like she's not the kind of person to get embarrassed easily. She's much easier to give expressions to. Is it just me? Like, these feel, like, very uh who does Margot belong to? I'm confused by your question. Where are you posting the webcomic? Tapas is probably going to end up being my main one because I want to try out their, like, comic monetization system. We'll see. I feel like Margot may be a sensitive bean. Maybe a bit. She's got that squishy face. Yes, she does. She's very sweet. She's such. Yes, she has a very expressive face. She looks like Bridget from Overwatch. Yes, that's a solid comparison, Harriet the Disco. I feel like that could be a solid form of inspiration. I should probably look into her a bit because I feel like that would just be, like, a good place to take inspiration from. Oops. Okay, let's actually move that over here. That can go further down. What am I doing? You know what? I feel like she should have chest freckles. So I'm gonna give her chest freckles. because I think that makes sense. So let's, oh wait, we're on the main. Boop, 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 boop. Does that actually do with this one? Let's give her a random chest for, oh. Gotta make sure I'm actually on the right layer. Yeah, I am. And maybe like upper arm freckles too. All this info. Sweet. Okay. Now that I've got that good, what's another expression? Chest freckles was my nickname in high school. Adorable trash robot. I want pumpkin pie, says Royal Milk Tea. I had my first pumpkin spice coffee of the season yesterday, and it was great. She reminds me of Mom from OKKO. Oh, I haven't seen OKKO. That's on my to-watch list. Margot is just one singular freckle. Yes, I agree. Do I want... Someone said sad. I could try and draw her sad. Angry. That's a good one. Natalie Smith says draw her heartbroken / angry. I think angry would be a very good one because I can imagine her getting frustrated because she works at a smoothie shop. Or like, I don't know, if Connor isn't like doing his chores or something, maybe I could see her being very angry. Let's try that again. Her cheek's gonna go up a bit. Gotta get her ear in there. I feel like shoulders are such an expressive body part. That you gotta remember to take advantage of. No, her eyes aren't. Not even when she's angry. I don't think that would make sense. Like, imagine her with like a scolding kind of like mom finger wag. It's too big. That eraser smaller. She needs angry freckles. Hair should be very angry also. just gonna round that out there and then erase this one foundation line a bit, not too much, but just a bit. For like angry collarbones. Cool. I feel like that looks like angry, right? Just gonna move this over there. She is so much easier to give expressions to. And I don't know why. I don't know, maybe because her face is round? Natalie Smith says, I love to draw collarbones. Collarbones are great. I like this character a lot, and I feel like she is very straightforward to give expressions to. So I'm looking forward to that. Because I already know AJ's a little bit more difficult to give expressions to. And Connor, based on the comic that, or like the comic thumbnails I've been doing, is, I keep giving him the same expression, so I'm trying not to only give him one expression. She has a nice color scheme. I love her color scheme. I'm very happy with it. She likes mangoes, so I'm excited. Let's see. Someone should have a sad dimple, like 2 freckles. What do you think of the Adventure Time finale? I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. Fandaconda says Mango Queen. I agree. Is she in a relationship or just an independent woman? Asks Shammer Silvera. I think she's single right now because she's a small business owner, so I imagine she doesn't really have time for relationships. She could. Do I want to make her like very flirtatious? Because she's very confident. I like the idea of her being very confident. So maybe she's like very flirtatious, but also very single. What do you think of Dr. Pepper? Says Emily's hobbies. I love it. It's my favorite soda. Skull in a top hat and jog. She does jog and exercise, but she also owns a smoothie place. So she drinks a lot of smoothies. Any new characters we can expect, says Natalie Smith Stitch. I'm sorry, I did not catch her last name. At the moment, I think these are all of the original characters for this comic. At the moment, I do want to draw more of them, but I have not come up with any other ones that I need. These were the main ones that when I was like storyboarding the comic out in my head that I kept running into roadblocks because I was like, crap, I don't know what this character looks like. I need to make this character real quick so that I can know what they look like. How many push-ups in a row can she do? Asks the Blue Octopus 500. I don't know what an average or high or low amount would be because I don't do push-ups or exercise. I'm lazy. Have you thought of making any of the other workers at the smoothie place? Ooh, that's a good idea, actually. So, here's a fun thing. A lot of, from my Patreon people, for, like, my top tier people primarily, potentially my second top tier patrons, they're gonna get cameos. So that's actually a good place to install extras where I can just talk to my patrons and be like, I need to draw you for this scene. So yes, maybe some of them will work for Margot. So that'll be fun. Baby the Coconut Cat, says Emo Kitten. AJ has a cat. His cat's name is Windsor. So they're a black cat. Maybe they could be based on coconuts. I need them in all the Friends theme songs. Yes. Oh, like the Friends theme song? That would be hilarious. From Princess Dan, I want to work for Margot. It's Patreon. It's like it's gonna be like a random little Patreon perk. I'm looking forward to it. Because part of the reason that I started the Patreon in the first place was so that I could actually like get to know people. Can Cav wear a top hat and a monocle? Maybe at some point Connor could like give him. Does she prefer sweet or spicy? Ooh, that's a good question. Emily's hobbies. Let's see, what would they prefer? Connor would definitely prefer sweet things. I feel like AJ would prefer spicy food. Sabrina, I think, could definitely have a high tolerance for spicy food, but potentially... Oh, I don't know about Sabrina. I feel like Margot would prefer sweet food also, because she runs a smoothie shop, so I think that makes sense. I feel like Sabrina has a sweet tooth and a high tolerance for spice. Graham, I see being like a 50-something-year-old trucker, so not really being able to taste anything, which is partially how my grandmother was, so she could eat really, really spicy food because she has just no taste buds left, so it's kind of how I picture Graham being. So I see Graham definitely being able to eat like really spicy food. I can't imagine Graham having much of a sweet tooth. Maybe. Yeah, actually, I could see Graham having a sweet tooth. And then Cav doesn't eat. So, yes. Graham eats ghost peppers on a daily basis. I could definitely see Graham eating ghost peppers, like, on things and laughing at people who can't handle them. Like Connor. I don't see Connor eating spicy food. I see Connor eating, like, nothing but sugar all the time. Natalie's Stitch says pineapple can be their ship name for Connor and AJ. That makes sense. Because Connor calls AJ Applejack, which is really adorable. Cav is an immortal soul. Yes, that's why his age is X, because I don't know how old he actually is. Can Cav cook? Can he cook well, or would Cav just try to cook and fail? Asks Hedgie. I think Cav could cook really well. I think Cav is, like, really good at his job at, like, being a cannonball butler. Age honor. That's cute. Pineapple apple pen. That's cute also. Graham reminds me of Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls. Yeah, very similar. I imagine Graham being very similar to, like, Grunkle Stan. And I also think that Graham has just lived, like, a crazy life. Like, just done so much with their life. Also, I've just realized that I've been on here for, like, over an hour, so I'm actually gonna take off. I'll be posting things. Aw, that's cute. I should Cav and Graham. That's adorable. There's romance in the comic. Yes! AJ has a secret crush on Connor, which was something that we had talked about, like, forever ago. I don't know. We'll see how that develops. Yeah, sorry, I gotta take off. I'm gonna go. Imagine Graham just jumping off Niagara Falls. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Graham just doing crazy stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna take off. I will see you guys later, and then I'm gonna let this process. If I had to guess, it's probably gonna take an hour, so I'm gonna try and do the private Patreon live stream at 3 for my patrons. So, if you're like a $5 tier member or higher, I will see you probably at 3. Until then, I'm probably just gonna chill out in the Discord and stuff. Okay, cool. Bye, guys. I will see you later. Thank you for coming. See you next week.